Imagine living your whole life inside a palace, protected from war, hunger, betrayal, and the ugliness of the outside world. Imagine your biggest worry being whether the boy you love will notice you on your birthday. Then, in one single night, everything disappears. Your father is murdered, your home is stolen, your future is destroyed, and the person standing over your father's body is the same boy you trusted with your whole heart. Today, we are starting Yona of the Dawn, also known as Akatsuki no Yona. And let me tell you right now, this is not just a pretty princess story. This is a story about a girl who loses everything and has to rebuild herself from absolutely nothing. Welcome to Otaku Tea Time, where we spill the tea on manga, manhwa, and webtoon stories. If you don't want to read hundreds of chapters, don't worry, I got you. Grab your tea, sit back, and let's get into the story. Our story begins in the kingdom of Kouka, a land ruled by five tribes. There is the Sky Tribe, the Wind Tribe, the Fire Tribe, the Earth Tribe, and the Water Tribe. Each tribe has its own people, its own land, and its own power. But above them all is the royal family inside Hiryu Castle. And living inside that castle is Princess Yona. Yona is the only daughter of King Il, the ruler of Kouka Kingdom. She's 16 years old, sheltered, pampered, and honestly, at the beginning of the story, she is very much a princess who has never truly seen the world outside her palace walls. She has food whenever she wants it, she has servants around her, she has people protecting her. She has never had to understand the pain of people living beyond the castle. To her, the world is small. Her father loves her, the castle is safe, and her future feels like something that will naturally be handed to her. But Yona also has something that makes her stand out immediately: her bright red hair. Her hair is rare, eye catching, and impossible to ignore. People notice it everywhere she goes. And when Yona was younger, she actually disliked it. She felt embarrassed by it because it made her different from everyone else. But then Soo-Won told her that her red hair was beautiful. And because it was Soo-Won who said it, everything changed. That one compliment made her start seeing her hair differently. Something she once hated became something precious to her because the boy she loved had admired it. So from that point on, her red hair wasn't just hair anymore. It became connected to her feelings for Soo-Won. And yes, that detail matters later. Now let's talk about Soo-Won. Soo-Won is Yuna's cousin, childhood friend, and first love. He is gentle, charming, soft spoken, and has this warm smile that makes Yona completely melt. Every time he visits the castle, Yona becomes excited like her whole world just got brighter. To Yona, Suwon is perfect. He is kind. He is handsome. He is thoughtful. And in her heart, she has already decided that he is the person she wants to marry. She doesn't just have a small crush on him. No, Yona is completely in love with this man. She thinks about him all the time. She gets flustered around him. She treasures every little thing he says to her. And because she has lived in such a protected life, she truly believes that love is simple. If she loves Suwon, then surely they can be together. If he is kind to her, then surely he feels the same way. If he smiles at her, then surely everything will be okay. But standing right beside Yona is someone completely different: Hak. Hak is Yona's childhood friend and bodyguard. He is also the adopted grandson of San Mundok, the former Wind Tribe general. And Hak is not just any warrior. He is known as the Thunder Beast of Koka. That nickname alone should already tell you he is not someone people would want to fight. Hak is powerful, sharp, and ridiculously skilled with his weapon. But when he is around Yona, He acts less like a legendary warrior and more like an annoying older brother who lives just to tease her. He makes fun of her, he calls out her spoiled behavior, he jokes around with her, he pushes her buttons on purpose because he knows exactly how to get a reaction out of her. And Yona gets annoyed with him constantly. But beneath all that teasing, Hack is deeply loyal to her. He has protected her for years. He understands her moods, her weaknesses, and her heart better than almost anyone. And even though Yona's eyes are always on Soo-Won, Hak's eyes are quietly on Yona. Now here's the painful part. Hak and Soo-Won are also close. The three of them grew up together. Yona, Hak, and Suwon share memories from childhood. They laugh together, they know each other, they trust each other. At least that is what Yuna believes. The day of Yona's 16th birthday arrives, and she is beyond excited because Suwon is coming to the castle. This is the person she has been waiting for. This is the person she wants to see more than anyone. Suwon arrives with his usual gentle smile, and Yona is instantly happy. He gives her attention, speaks kindly to her, and even gives her a beautiful hairpin as a birthday gift. And of course, because it is from Suwon, Yona treasures it immediately. That gift becomes special to her in an instant, not because it is expensive, not because it is fancy, but because it came from him. Meanwhile, Hack watches all of this, and even though he teases Yona about her obvious crush, there's something deeper underneath his joking. Hack knows Yona loves Suwon. He can see it clearly, and because he cares about her, he doesn't interfere. But the mood changes when Yona decides to speak with her father. Yona wants to marry Suwon. In her mind, this is simple. She loves him, she believes he is kind, she believes he would be a good husband. So she goes to King Il and tells him how she feels. But King Il refuses, and not gently. He tells Yona that she cannot marry Suwon. Yona is shocked because she does not understand why her father would reject him. Suwon is family. Suwon is loved. Suwon has always been close to them. So why would King Il say no? Yona pleads with him, but King Il does not change his mind. He is firm. He will not allow this marriage. To Yona, it feels unfair and cruel. She doesn't understand the political weight behind his words. She doesn't understand the history between King Il and Suwon's family. She doesn't understand that her father is trying to protect her from something much darker than a simple forbidden romance. All Yona knows is that the man she loves has been rejected by the father she loves, and that breaks her heart. Later that night, Yona is still upset. She cannot let go of what happened. Her birthday, which had been happy, now feels heavy and confusing. She wanders through the castle, still thinking about Suwon, still thinking about her father's refusal, still wishing things could be different. And then everything changes. Yona goes to her father's room. At first, she probably expects a normal conversation. Maybe she wants answers. Maybe she wants to understand why he hates the idea of her marrying Suwon so much. But when she enters, she sees something that destroys her entire world. King Il is on the floor, bleeding, dying, and standing over him with a sword is Suwon. The same Suwon she loved. The same Suwon who smiled at her. The same Suwon who gave her the hairpin. The same Suwon who told her her red hair was beautiful. Yona freezes. Her mind cannot accept what her eyes are seeing. This has to be a mistake. This has to be a nightmare. There has to be some explanation because Suwon would never do this. Suwon would never kill her father. But he did. Suwon murdered King Il. And the truth is even worse because this was not a sudden accident. This was planned. Soo-Won came prepared. He came to take the throne. He tells Yona that King Il killed his father, Yuhon. This is the wound that has been sitting inside Soo-Won for years. To him, this is revenge. To him, this is justice. And beyond revenge, he believes King Il was a weak ruler who damaged Kouka Kingdom through his pacifism. Soo-Won believes the kingdom needs a stronger king, and he has decided that king will be him. Yuna, meanwhile, is completely shattered. She cannot fight. She cannot run. She can barely speak. Her father has just been murdered in front of her, and the murderer is the person she loved the most. This is the moment Yuna's childhood ends. The castle that was always safe becomes dangerous. The boy she trusted becomes terrifying. The future she imagined disappears in front of her. And when Soo-Won's forces realized Yona has witnessed the murder, her life is now in danger too. Because Yona is the princess. She is King Il's daughter. She is a witness. And if Soo-Won wants the throne without opposition, Yona cannot be allowed to live freely. Just when everything seems hopeless, Hak arrives. And the second Hak understands what happened, there is no hesitation, no debate, no confusion. Hak chooses Hyuna. He does not choose the throne. He does not choose politics. He does not choose the winning side. He chooses the girl he has protected since childhood. Soo-Won and Hak face each other, and this moment hurts because Hak is not only protecting Yona from an enemy, he is standing against one of his closest friends. Hak trusted Soo-Won too. Hak grew up with him too. Hak respected him too. So this betrayal cuts through both Yona and Hak, but Hak cannot afford to fall apart. Yona is frozen in grief, so Hak has to be the one who moves. He grabs her and gets her out. Soldiers come after them. The castle becomes a battlefield. Hak fights through them with terrifying skill, proving exactly why people call him the Thunder Beast. Even surrounded, Hak is dangerous. Even outnumbered, Hak keeps moving. Even with Yona in shock, Hak refuses to let her die. But Yona is barely present. She's walking, running, and breathing, but emotionally, she's still in that room with her father's body and Suwon's sword. Her mind keeps replaying it. Her father is dead. Suwon killed him. Suwon betrayed her. The escape from Hiryu Castle is chaotic and terrifying. Hak pushes forward, fighting anyone who gets in their way. Yona can only follow because she does not yet have any strength to lead herself, and that is important. At this point, Yona is not the brave warrior she will one day become. She is a sheltered princess in shock. She has no weapon skills. She has no survival skills. She has no plan. She is just a girl whose world collapsed in one night. Hak eventually gets her away from the castle. But escaping Hiryu Castle does not mean everything is fine. It means Yona is now a fugitive. The capital is no longer her home. The throne no longer belongs to her father. The person who now controls the kingdom is Suwon. And because Suwon is loved by many people and supported by powerful forces, Yona cannot simply tell the truth and expects the kingdom to rise for her. From the outside, Suwon can present himself as the new ruler Kuka needs. And Yona? Yona is a surviving princess with no army, no power, and no idea what to do next. Hak decides the safest place to take her is the Wind Tribe. This is Hak's homeland, and it is the one place where he believes they can find protection. The Wind Tribe is loyal to Hak, and his adopted grandfather Sanmunduk is a trusted figure who once served as a general. So Hak brings Yona there. The journey is physically and emotionally exhausting. Yona is still grieving. She has lost her father and her home. She is carrying the weight of betrayal from someone she loves so deeply. And now every step forward takes her farther away from the only life she has ever known. When they arrive at the Wind Tribe's territory, the atmosphere changes. Unlike the royal palace, the Wind Tribe feels warmer, freer, and more grounded. These are the people who love Hak. These are the people who respect him. And because Hak brings Yona there, Yona is safe for the moment. But safety does not erase trauma. She has not recovered. She has not accepted what happened. She has not suddenly become strong just because she escaped. She is broken. And honestly, she should be. Because one night ago, she was just a princess dreaming about love. Now she is a girl without a father, without a castle, without a kingdom, and without the person she thought she knew. The episode ends with Yona alive, but her entire identity has been ripped away. She is no longer just the sheltered princess of Kouka. She is the daughter of a murdered king. She is the target of a new regime. And she is someone who has seen the truth behind the palace walls. And even though she does not know it yet, this is the beginning of her transformation. Because Yona of the Dawn is not about a perfect heroine who starts strong. It is about a girl who starts weak, scared, spoiled, and sheltered. Then life breaks her. And from those broken pieces, she slowly becomes someone powerful. Not overnight, not easily, but step by step. Now let's spill some extra tea on why this episode is so important. This episode works because it destroys the fairy tale almost immediately. At first, Yona's life feels like a classic princess setup. She has a castle, a loving father, a handsome first love, and a loyal bodyguard. But the story takes all of that and flips it into tragedy. What makes it hurt even more is that it was Soo-Won. He is not introduced like some obvious villain. He is gentle, he is beautiful, he is soft spoken. He gives Yona a gift, he knows exactly how to make her happy, and because we see him through Yona's eyes first, his betrayal feels personal. The red hair detail also matters so much. Yona hated her hair because it made her different, but Suwon made her feel beautiful because of it. That means her feelings for him are tied to how she sees herself. He did not just steal her kingdom, he damaged one of the few things that made her feel loved and accepted. And then there is Hak. Hak is the real anchor of this episode. While Yona collapses emotionally, Hak acts. He loses Suwon too, but he does not have time to process that pain because Yona needs him. His loyalty is immediate, and that tells us everything we need to know about him. Episode 1 is basically the death of Yona's old life. She begins the episode as a princess worried about romance. She ends it as a fugitive who has lost everything. And that is why this beginning is so strong. It doesn't make Yona powerful right away. It lets her be devastated. It lets her be weak. It lets her grieve. And that makes her future growth feels earned. Because the Yona we meet here is not ready to save anyone. But one day, she will be. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Until the next episode. Bye! If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more manga, manhwa, and webtoon summaries. And I'll see you next time.